Hello, my name is Lasse Augård and I will guide you around this onboard lap of the Nürburgring Nordschleife in Assetto Corsa in a McLaren MP4-12c GT3 car. Here we pass the start and the finish line, starting our lap of the Nordschleife, then immediately a left-hand corner called Nordschleife, and then we go down the hill into the Hatzenbach complex. Hatzenbach is a series of corners, the first one of which is this very fast right-hander. It's difficult to take at full throttle, but it's sometimes possible. Then braking hard into third, keeping a tight line on the inside here, so we can accelerate again into the left hand, then a right hand and a left again. Taking a bit of curve to maximize our speed through. And then again at Hochheiken, taking some curve on the inside to maximize my speed down through it straight to Quiddelbacher Höhe. Go up a Quiddelbacher Höhe here by the abandoned house on the left. Then we hit Flugplatz. Over Flugplatz the car sometimes gets airborne, so it's very important to keep a neat line, very tight line through Flugplatz, so you can carry as much speed as possible down to Schwedenkreuz. Now this is the straight coming down to Schwedenkreuz very quickly, 270 kilometers an hour. And the left hand corner here is Schwedenkreuz. Schwedenkreuz is very hard to hit correctly, and then you have to brake hard for Arenberg. Arenberg is a pretty slow corner, and then it's very important to get a good exit to get a good exit speed down through Fuchsröhre. Now Fuchsröhre is effectively a straight through some small kinks, but it's very downhill, so at the bottom we're going very quickly. Then up the hill again, very fast left hand, and braking the car in 2 stages. And all the way down to around 100 kilometers an hour in Addons forced. First a left, then a right, then full throttle again, and a short straight coming down to the Metzgefeld corner. Now Metzgefeld is a left-hand corner, it's a lovely corner, fast sweeping left hand. And then braking hard into second gear, and coming over the top here, the right at Kallenhardt. Now Kallenhardt, this bottom corner is very off-camber, and you have to go quite a bit slower than you expect to keep your line tight. Then as much speed as possible down into Spiegelkurve, which is this left-right, and then hit-miss, we missed the first, hit the second and missed the third apex, hence the name. Then braking for Weerseifen, probably the slowest corner on the circuit and the only place I used first gear. Then hard accelerating down to Breitscheid. Breitscheid is the name of the village just below the circuit here, and you can also join the circuit here during the Touristenfahrt days. Now the right hand called Exmühle, very tricky because it's both uphill and off camber, and you can't take it as fast as you think you can, and as you can see there, it caught me out a bit and I hit the curb and the car just rotated a bit. Then the Lauderlink, which is on camber and completely flat out, braking hard for Bergwerk, which is also on camber and very quick. And it's very important to get as much speed as possible through Bergwerk so you can get good exit speed up the hill. Now going up the hill here, at the top, going up to the corner called Klostertal, it's very, very steep. And even though I have a 500 horsepower McLaren at my disposal here, I'm actually running out of power, and I keep it in 5th gear here, because if I shift up into 6th, I will actually begin to lose speed again. So here comes Klostertal. The left hand here is called Mutkurve, very quick. Completely flat. Then right after that a right hand corner, also completely flat. And now we begin to brake for the right hander at Steilstrecke. Steilstrecke is a pretty slow corner. Then we go up the hill. And at the top of this hill is the legendary Caracula Carousel. The Carousel is much faster than you think because of the banking, and it's really a car breaker. But unfortunately in a simulator repairs are very cheap and we can take it very quickly. Now a very fast left-hand kink, and we're coming up to the highest point of the circuit called Höhe 8. From here on, almost the rest of the way home, we are going downhill. So get a good exit out of Höhe 8, then going down the hill at Hedwigshöhe, full throttle through this right-hander, then a slight braking for the left-hander, and then hitting the curb hard at the right-hander because there's some AstroTurf on the inside. Wippermann, which is difficult because it's completely blind, and today we also have the sun in our eyes. Going down the hill as Eschbach, and Eschbach is very steep downhill. I can tell you that the part is held here by the spectators are completely madness. Then Brünchen, also difficult, a bit off camber, and we will have the high curbs on the outside. Ice Kurve, we're taking a bit of curb on the inside and missing it on the outside. And then another blind corner, this time it's called Flansgarten. Flansgarten, we go over the jump, then we brake once we land again, down into 4th gear and then full throttle again. And now we prepare the car for a jump, and we have to get a good landing at Sprunghügel because we have to keep a tight line through the Stefan Bellerves. Through the Stefan Bellerves, past the camping site, and then a 4th gear corner, first part of Schwalbenschwanz, then a medium speed left-hand corner, second part of Schwalbenschwanz. Then we come up to the mini carousel. The mini carousel is not as banked as the real carousel, but bigger radius, so it's pretty fast and very bumpy. Now one of the last corners here is called Galgenkopf, and it's a very important corner because the exit speed here determines if you will lose or gain time all the way down the straight. This is the straight of the Nordschleife, which is very long, under the gantry, and I remember it as around 2 kilometers long. And in this GT3 car, we will do around 270 kilometers per hour on the flat parts, and coming down the hill at Tiergarten NMO, we will do almost 280 kilometers an hour. Here is the Touristenfahrt entrance under the bridge at Antoniusbrücke, hence the term bridge to gantry. Then down the hill at Tiergarten, full throttle still at the left-hander, and then right-hander, and braking hard, cutting the line into Hohenrhein. 2nd gear corner, and a bit of slide, keeping it to the left here because we have to go immediately to the right now. And then over the start and finish line in a lap time of 6 minutes 44 seconds. That is the lap of the legendary Nordschleife circuit. Thank you for watching.